Okay, David, Evan and Philip go out and buy a computer game. They agree to share the cost equally. Philip has only £4.50 with him. David and Evan agree to pay the rest of Philip's share and he will pay them back. David pays in total 50% more than Evan pays in total. David pays £8.40 more than Evan. And the question we're asked is, how much money does Philip need to pay back to David and Evan? Okay, right, let's see. We will draw separate blocks for David, Evan and Philip. Okay, and what do we know? We know that, okay, Philip only has £4.50, but David and Evan, I want to look at something where I know, where I have a comparison of some sort. So we know that David pays in total 50% more than Evan pays in total. So I'm going to draw a block for Evan. I'm going to use my squares. Okay, so I've now given 2 blocks to Evan, and I've done that because it makes it easy to draw 50% more for David. So a third block for David. Okay, so David has 50% more. This is the 50%. Okay. All right, that's the 50% referred to here. What we also know is that David pays £8.40 more than Evan, which is very convenient because that now tells us that each of these blocks is worth £8.40. I'm just going to put 8.4. Okay, I don't need to label them all, but there we go. All right, so that's what I know. And then what do we know about Philip? He's got a smaller block here. I don't know. All right, and that's £4.50. Okay, so what do we need to know? Well, we need to figure out, what do we need to figure out? We need to figure out, firstly, we need to find out how much money this thing cost, the computer game, and how much Philip owes back to David and Evan. So we need to add all of this up. So we've got, what have we got here? We also need to know what each of them have paid. So for David, we've got 8.4 times 3. So 8.4 times 3 gives us 25.2. Okay, and here we have 8.4 times 2 giving us 16.8. Okay, and there's the £4.50. Let's say if we if we add all of that up, we get 46.5. Okay, so this is how much the computer game cost. All right, that's the value in the whole of the model. And so they agreed to share the cost equally. There's 3 of them, so we need to know 46.5 divided by 3. Okay, which gives us 15.5. So that's how much. So 15.5 is how much each of them needs to pay. Now clearly David has paid more, and Evan has also paid more, and it's Philip that needs to pay these amounts back. So we need to find the difference between this amount, 25.2. So we've got 25.2. We need to subtract the 15.5. Okay, that's what he should pay. Okay, and that gives us £9.70. Okay, that's what he needs to pay David. Okay, and then we have 16.8 subtract 15.5 gives us £1.30, and that's what he needs to pay back to Evan. Okay, and that's our answer. All right.